So our next section is about managing independence and individuality in college, and this section is for Janine. So what responsibilities have taught you the most about independence in starting college?
I think my biggest new responsibility, I lived in a suite this past year, so it was like an apartment style ish. So it was mostly just like managing my own space. And also, when you're away at college, like you don't have your parents constantly saying, like, do this, do that, like when to do it, how to do it. So it's kind of all on you. So I think the biggest task is just like setting a standard for yourself and seeing like once you get to college, like you will slowly start to fall into like the person that you're becoming, but also just remembering to like be respectful of the people that you're living with because you don't want to be that nightmare roommate who like can't handle any independence. So just like falling into the person that you are and just having a standard for yourself.
Next question, in what situations is it important to ask for help, even when striving to be independent?
I think whenever you feel like you're straying away from who you think you are as a person, which again is why it's important to have your like core values and like what you believe and what you think as a person. Because, like Miriam said, like when you get to college, you're meeting a bunch of different people from like different walks of life who like all might think different things or do different things. And it's very important to interact with those people, but you don't always have to absorb the different habits that they have. So it's okay to ask for help if you feel like you're straying away from like what you think is right. And then also just like if you feel like you're struggling. Like again, college can be hard, especially mentally, especially when it gets to exam season. So if you feel like you're just losing yourself or losing motivation or just struggling in general, it's okay to ask for help. There's so many resources at college that can help you just be okay.
Our next question is how can someone stay true to their values and identity when they're facing peer pressure or expectations from others?
I think always asking yourself, like, would I be happy doing what I'm doing if this person wasn't there? I always try to make sure that I'm not doing something to please other people because at the end of the day, I have to go to sleep like with myself. I'm the only person that I have at the end of the day. So I want to be happy with the choices that I'm making and the people that I'm with. So no matter what you do, there's always going to be someone who doesn't approve of what you're doing, like even if you're doing something amazing. So just always being happy with your choices and being content with yourself should be your first priority before you try to please all the people around you because you're never going to please all the people around you.
Yeah, I agree. And our last question, what are some life skills that every student should develop before graduating, and why are they important?
Basic ones like cooking and cleaning. Cleaning especially, I think it's good to like keep an organized space. And also if you're living with a roommate, that's someone that you're living with, so you want to have a good relationship with that person. And it can be a little harder to foster a good relationship if it's someone gross. But also just like again having rules and boundaries for yourself of just like the people that you want to be with and who you want to become because you will slowly like a tree kind of falls where it leans and so if you are like around people who are doing things that maybe aren't becoming of who you want to be then that's not too telling of like who you're going to be so just like stay true to yourself and like have a moral compass that kind of guides you in the way that you want to go.
Thank you, Janine.